I'm Malcolm Van Delst, and this is an excerpt from Do the Wrong Thing, a book that opens with a woman trying to kill herself. She says, "I don't know why I tried to do this," and by way of explanation, tells her life story. At this point, Ava Mueller, the protagonist, is in her late 20s, and she's in New York with a friend on vacation. Gerald fills me in on what he's been doing. Aside from the tic, you'd never guess he's brawled his way through boyfriends, apartments, and jobs, with a drink in one hand and a smoke in the other, the way he describes it. And that tic. Now that I've had a chance to think about it, he definitely did not have it back in Birmingham. Gerald and I run the few blocks from the Winston to our hotel in a downpour. Up a narrow staircase, everything painted, even the stairs and ceiling, with figures and doodles everywhere, accented with glued-on jewels, toys, and things like kitchen utensils and hairbrushes. It's similar to the art I'm making in my own apartment in Arbor, though at the time I don't see it. Gerald's brother, the hateful art snob Gerald introduced me to back when we were both at Birmingham U, is like a guardian angel. No, a god. A hostile, malevolent travel agent god raining down on us. He suggested this hotel. He suggested the Winston, which, Gerald tells me, is some in-the-know art bar. Gerald pulls a slip of paper from his jeans pocket, where he's noted all of Ian's suggestions for places to visit and things to do. Ian's disgusted stare and contemptuous monosyllabic interactions with me and Gerald burn through my memory from that Concord meeting 6 or 7 years ago. It's true he was studying at the vaunted Concord School of Art, and that his roommate had that incredible, completely black bedroom. Still, I look around our hotel room, all blue and black with yellow galaxy swirls, white dots for stars, and incongruously, toy army figurines glued to the ledges around the walls. Each room is uniquely painted at this hotel. There's a Marilyn Monroe room, a James Dean one, a train room, a serial killer one. No thanks. You have to book ahead to get Marilyn and James Dean or the serial killer. Ian did a master's degree in New York. Now he's in LA doing a PhD in art history on a full scholarship. I grab a towel to dry myself and head to the shared bath down the hall. In the mirror, I notice trails of something down the back of my jacket. I take it off, wipe out the marks, but they don't come off, even with soap. Mud, I realize. Mud has streamed down from my hair and down the back of my jacket, leaving permanent dull rivulets in its wake. Ian is more asshole Greek god than selfless Catholic one, I think, as I tramp down the narrow hall back to our room. He's Prometheus, and Gerald is Epimetheus, the smart brother and the stupid one. Not that Gerald's stupid. I open the door to see Gerald pulling a flask from his bag. An eagle eats Prometheus's liver every day, then it grows back. This describes Gerald more than Ian, though actually it probably describes both of them, because from what Gerald has told me, the entire family are alcoholics. And there's their suicided dad. These Greek god myths twist, turn, and revise anyway, so if my mapping of Prometheus and Epimetheus to Ian and Gerald isn't perfect, it actually fits. Greek deities are anthropomorphized geographic elements, or mythologized humans. Extremely old storytellers who were actually propagandists in the service of kings, oligarchs, and tyrants, crafted and updated stories to gaslight serfs and citizens into fearing and idolizing their rulers. Dionysus brings culture, yes. Geraldicius forgets the future. Dadius on Stadius is a wraith eating his son's livers daily, and sure, why not add some Christian lore? The sins of the father shall be visited upon his sons. How about some feminism? The sins of the mater. Arguably, throughout time, mothers have had more influence on their children anyway. Want some, Gerald says as he offers me his flask. Thanks, I say, taking it and swigging whatever spirit resides within. The next afternoon, I call the gallery about Olga Steinglatz, the artist in Art in America. Gerald and I go out for a late breakfast, then head to a decrepit street full of punk rock boutiques in what were once townhouses, with New York stoops, by the looks of them. At a particularly item-crowded store with racks and racks of black and red accoutrements, Gerald insists I buy black tights that say slut all over them. You should buy them, I say. They're more you than me. Gerald laughs and tries them on. So do I, but I'd never have the guts to wear them. At a fancy punk designer store, we ring a bell and wait outside for a big, brawny black man who looks us over before letting us in to peruse black, frilly dresses with crinoline at the necks and hems, imprinted with huge, gaudy flowers in fuchsias, magentas, yellows, and greens. Betsy Johnson. I've never heard of her, but Ian has. In the evening, we head to my artist. We trudge down a wide, deserted street with polished marble, dark glass, and concrete walls soaring up on either side of us. We grip the stone wall of a stone staircase that hugs its building. At the top, there's an inset with a painting down in the same style as the one in Art in America. No gallery sign, though. An elegant, older woman in a perfectly tailored suit lets us in, friendly in the distant way of powerful business types. There's only 4 paintings by Olga. The piece from Art in America hangs prominently near the entrance. On the street afterwards, Gerald and I are quiet, mulling that we're not rich investors, not artists, not even sophisticated New York City dwellers. We're tourists to Canada. Later in the evening, we go to an industrial show, my idea, not Ian's. Pankow from Germany is the only Wax Trax band playing in New York this weekend. I love Wax Trax. The band Ministry is not only on the label, their singer, Al Jorgensen, founded it. To think. Revolting Cocks is also on Wax Trax. Ben made me a cassette of the Revolting Cocks. Sunday afternoon, I see a square, high-ceilinged store with full glass walls. Strawberry, it says, in pink neon script, about 2/3 up, a couple feet from the left. Hot, stylish black girls peruse racks of spandex dresses, tube tops, and tights. I go in and buy a black mini dress and black and white striped thigh-high socks. When I get home, I try these things on once more before banishing them to the back of my closet. Strawberry. It's slang for a woman who'll fuck anything for a hit of crap. Why did I spend so much time, energy, and, yes, tears, rueing that I didn't have the courage to dress like a strawberry? If it was sexiness I was after, why not go for... I guess world rulers are rarely sexy. And the same with CEOs, doctors, or engineers. Ironically, courage is sexy for both men and women. Sure, I wanted to be someone creative and not anti-authoritarian. But world leaders and CEOs break rules all the time. Warlords, robber barons, oligarchs. Why are there no dubious but strong and successful women role models? Why is sexy so often weak?